Take your hunting and birdwatching experience to the next level with Alpine Optics. With state-of-the-art technology, chic design, and super functional features, Alpine Optics binoculars and spotting scopes are the ultimate companion for outdoors enthusiasts. As practice-oriented hunters and nature observers, Alpine knows you have to rely 100% on your equipment when stalking, night hunting, and more. Explore their range at alpineoptics.com. Alpine. Discover the difference.
And we're live. Welcome to Strike Up Here, episode number 246. With your pals Alan and Rapid Dave. I'm Alan.
I'm Rapid Dave.
And El Stud wants to know, has anyone had a good shower beer lately?
You have.
I did. I had the lager from Outfit Brewing here recently.
Which one? What lager?
What's
it called? What's the name of it? Tell us the name. Say it. Say it.
Fort Worth.
I never, I almost grabbed a shower beer yesterday, but I was
beer.
drinking it as I went to the bathroom, I went in the bathroom with it. I thought, you know what? No, I'm going to sit you right here. And I left it on the counter. I don't take extended showers because I generally take like hotter showers or like I either take ice cold showers or I take hot showers. There's really nothing in between. So I'm not in there for an extended period of time. And
you're kind of like a get in, get out type of guy?
Yeah. Like I was explaining to my kid today, he was telling me about, well, hold on. Before we go any further, we're having...
Stampede is the name of it.
Yeah, that's right. Stampede. We're having Oskar Blues Brewery Mix 15-pack, and it's Conundrum. So we have 5 different beers to have.
Conundrum.
And we're going to do the one that's right off the top. It's a juicy IPA.
Elstad just cracked mine open. Let's go. Your shower beer? Are you watching us in the shower, Elstad?
I hope you are.
If you are.
I hope you are. All right.
What's up?
So let's get this beer in us, and we'll look it up, and hopefully we can get some untapped information on it because we need to get back to being those guys. You know what I mean?
Being those guys that says things about beers.
We were real busy. We did the pre-show, and we recorded like 3 beer reviews. Then we did our baseball podcast, our football podcast. Yep. So we've been real busy, and it's been a lot of fun. I'll tell you what, it's a lot of fun. It's challenging. But it's we're getting back to our roots where it's audio only, right? So go check it out. SB Baseball Podcast and SB Fantasy Football Podcast. Both of those are available wherever you stream or listen to your favorite podcast.
And Ranger Roundup and Talking Lines with Alan. So this right here it's a IPA New England Hazy. Coming in at 7% alcohol by volume. Just like a birthday cake, this beer has layers of velvety and fluffy flavors that build on top of each other. A triad of intense hops fuel the juicy flavor, Galaxy, Citra, and Strata. Together, they blend a fruit basket of aromas and flavors such as passion fruit, citrus, strawberry, and peach. Everything is smeared on a balanced and pillowy base of malt and fermentation. Average score of 3.81 out of 5 out of 7,583 reviews.
I'll say this. I do enjoy the juicy IPAs a little bit more these days, especially like I know I just put that up there. And what's that one from New Belgium? Voodoo Ranger. They have a juicy, and it's phenomenal.
That's good.
These juicy IPAs are really getting me. Good. They're really getting me. I need to put this above where it is on the picture. There you go. So back to shower beers and things like that, and I just...
So how often do you partake in the shower beers?
Never.
Very, very. Have you ever?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, so you can't say never.
I never partake, but yes, there's an occasion that where I would do it. Like I never not on the reg, as I would say.
Fun fact of the day.
Jesus Christ! Fun fact of the day.
If you've ever donated blood, you could be in someone's boner right now.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah. Lots of people's boners right now.
But I was telling my kid about that shit. Like as far as like I don't I'm 15 minutes. I'm out of the house in 15 minutes. Like in the mornings. Like I plan like when I go to work. By the time I wake up, by the time I leave the house, I'm out the door in 15 minutes.
Yeah,
so,
I mean, and
but I take showers twice a day though.
The shower beer isn't like a morning type thing, right?
Right.
It's a day where you've done a lot of yard work or things like that,
filthy.
or just
filthy.
Maybe you spent the day out at the ballparks with the kiddo and things like that. Came home, did a bunch of yard work, did a bunch of work in the. Well, you don't have to donate blood to be in my boner.
Yeah. Yeah.
We're what you call the reason for your boner.
Yeah.
We're not in it.
I feel you though.
There is no boner without
towards the end of the day or the afternoon or the late or the after, whatever. And that's when I've done it. But like this past week, I was like, should I take it in the shower? And I was like, you know what? Let me just leave you right there. I'll be right back. And that's I've done it before. And obviously when we were sitting there partying and drinking outside the pool and come back in and me and Lizzie hop in the shower, we have claws in our hands.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like shit. Hey, when I used to get in the shower, well, Lizzie will scrub me from head to toe.
Okay.
And so I'm sitting there with a claw, but it's prison style. I'm up against the wall getting raked over a little bit. You know what I mean? And so
you're like, did I say one finger? Let's go two.
And don't get cheap on me. But yeah, I do like the shower beer. I like the concept. It's if I got time where I'm going to be in the shower, for example, where I just want to relax or meditate or something like that, where I'm just like, okay.
Yeah, but like definitely you feel like you're going in there, going to relax for a while. Mm-hmm. Yeah. If it's been like when we did the parking lot sale.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, when I got back,
oh my God,
that shower was sponsored by Ranch Water. Like, I talked about it while we were out there at it.
Yeah.
And when I got home, I was like, hold on, I got to go take a shower.
Breakfast beers are delicious, by the way.
When you're out on vacation and things like that, yes. Something to ponder on, Medusa. Her hair is made of snakes, right? Do the carpet match the drapes?
I hope not. I'm terrified of snakes. Yeah, no, but yeah. When you're on vacation, absolutely. There's if you're on vacation, you're at the beach.
It's a go-to.
Yeah, you can crack the beer. There's no time where you can't crack a beer. I think it's legally acceptable to crack a beer, or socially acceptable to crack a beer whenever.
A beer, or maybe you're a mimosa guy, right?
I'm a Bloody Mary guy.
You're a Bloody Mary. I'm not a big Bloody Mary guy.
You don't
but
like tomatoes,
I'm a mimosa guy.
Yeah.
Definitely love some mimosas. I think one of our Vegas trips, the one where we took the girls with us and your mom. We were at Chili's too, and our flight got delayed. Now
you had a mimosa.
Oh yeah,
I didn't even see it. I had Bloody Marys.
Right.
Yeah. So, but you had a mimosa.
Yeah.
I had
we all drank mimosas at one point because they ran out of Bloody Marys.
Oh, is that what happened?
Like we ordered. Like you guys got there. You guys got there just before us. You guys already ordered around.
Oh.
And so me and Liz ordered around.
Gotcha.
I think we both got mimosas, and then we went for round two.
Yeah.
The guy was like, "I've got enough for 2 Bloody Marys."
Oh, yeah.
And so I think it's like your mom and Lizzie took the Bloody Marys, and the rest of us took mimosas. I think.
Yeah, it's probably me and my mom. Yeah,
whatever.
Like
I don't. It
mimosas.
doesn't matter.
But
what?
Yeah. So I meant to bring this up to you because flights to Vegas, like day trip, say a day trip, where I can get you back home before 9:00 at night. They were like $80 on Frontier, which I've never flown.
Round trip?
Round time, yep. And
round
so
time.
I was looking at it, I'm like, okay, so it's one day, okay, in. I never flown Frontier, but as long as they're somewhat on time and they can get me home, I don't really care. And of course I look at the return flight because usually delayed like at least 30 minutes. I go, that's fine with me. I don't mind staying a little bit longer.
We got to get our Burger King fix at the airport in Vegas, right?
You hit up White Castle at lunch, and then you have Burger King before you hit the flight on the way home. We got to get Denny's at first.
We're Denny's,
yeah,
White Castle, Burger King,
yeah,
and then probably some other stuff sprinkled in there.
By the time we get home, we're just so shot out and just dying from.
But we normally take the red eye back, so leaving it that will be a little bit weird leaving that early.
Yeah, and I'm hoping for a delay. You're hoping for a delay.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, last one. If a bearded man makes vases, is he considered a Harry Potter? If you spelt Harry the right way, then yes.
But since you spelled it this way,
like that, no. Unless his name is Harry, but then it has nothing to do with his beard or not. His name is Harry, and he makes bots.
So Athletic Brewing has a lot of commercials on the TV these days, which is good because, to be honest with you, Athletic Brewing was a big staple of ours for late night beer reviews and things like that when we first started doing non-alcoholic beers in the late night and things like that. And then
in case you don't know, they're all non-alcoholic.
Yeah, and they pretty much all taste like their standard beer.
And they all taste pretty damn good.
There's
been some that we have that are they just have a weird taste to them, right? Yeah. Some of those, I can't remember what the name of the one was I had the last time I was over here a few weeks ago.
But Athletic Brewing, though.
But Athletic is good. They're not watered down. Mm-hmm. They're not some of them taste like really hoppy, even though they're not.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
they're hoppy.
They're hoppy, but
they just don't have alcohol,
right? Which is depressing.
But the other thing was during dry January and things like that, they were a staple. To have around, and along with Bush NAs and some other NAs. But anyway, so I was talking about Vegas. I was looking at it. And it's like, okay, it's like $88. It's one of those things. Like it's coming up next week. I was like, you know what? Why not go for the day and just enjoy Vegas for being Vegas? Walk around a little bit. I was like, you can seriously remember last time Well, we were there like with the knob and whatnot, and it was like what time was I done by? Like I was like, I'm ready to go home.
You were done by like 5.
Exactly.
And then you had a Bloody Mary.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Now it'd be 5 o'clock, and I'd be like, I'm ready to go home, and it's going to work out. So I think if you want to go, I'm down to go.
But we had some really good times after that.
We did have some good times
because right after that is when we ran into my pal Pete.
Well, yeah, no, I didn't know if you wanted to go or not, but I saw it and I was like, oh, it'd be cool to get out of town just for a day, and it's always fun to go. And it's like the work week, right? Or you're out, you get up at like 6 o'clock, and it's DFW, so you don't have to like worry about crazy lines at the airport. Right. And it's a 7 or 8 o'clock flight, so it's not too crazy early. We don't have to get up at like 5. It was checking all the boxes.
Hold on, so we're getting there later, and we're leaving earlier.
Well, we're getting there like 7 a.m., 8 a.m. And then we leave at 5. So then we head to the airport really about 4. That's about when I'm done. Because I power drink for 8 straight hours, and so I've already coming back down. But, like I said, like you said, it definitely worked out, going forward or just powering through. But, yeah, anyways.
So how was your weekend, by the way? We haven't had any weekend talk.
I don't even remember it. What happened this weekend?
I don't know. What did you do?
I don't know. Probably catch flack from Lizzie for something stupid. I don't know. One day to the moon, I swear to God.
She's going to hit you to the moon.
Probably.
It's not you. We all know it's not you. Okay?
I'm going to suck this broad right in the face. Yeah, I don't know what I did this weekend. I don't think I did anything. I think yard work. Oh, you know what? I think it was yard work. I chopped, did a lot of trimming around the trees and whatnot. And, dude, I went up and down that ladder like 40 effing times, bro. I was so exhausted. But it needed to be done because it was at the storm. I told you about the storm that came through. Yeah. And I was like, you know what? Screw it. I got to get up. And so I went and looked at everything that was kind of like laying like with the water on it laying kind of towards the house. So I trimmed all these crepe myrtles on both sides. And I have some big ones like on this side and then some moderate sized ones on this. And I'm sitting there trimming them and whatnot. Well, so this fucking guy, this guy next door. Yeah. So...
The guy with the dog.
Yeah.
Who has a yard guy that blows the stuff into your yard.
No, that's over there.
That's across
across street. Okay. But, so I'm going out there, and I'm sitting there, and he had this crazy bush. Like, the people before kept immaculate condition of their yard and their plants. And so when they moved out, it had shit, the vines going up and, like, choking my trees and stuff like that. I'm like, God damn it, I'm going to kill this guy. So anyway, I go out there, and I start just yanking shit apart and tearing stuff down and whatever, and I'm trimming my trees so they go straight up, and they're not overlapping on his house or my house type thing. So I'm out there doing all this trimming. I got this new tool. It's Lizzie got it for me. It's a Ryobi pruner. So you battery, cableless. You go up, you trigger, and it just cuts the damn limb down, man.
Okay.
And it's like this tall, lightweight, not bad. I thought I broke the damn thing because I think I was stuffing too much in it, which is only it's been a problem before, but we gotten through it. But anyway, so as I'm going, I'm like, well, I'm trimming his tree. Because this tree's over top of my freaking AC unit, heading towards my house and shit. I'm like, this ain't happening. And I know they're there watching me. Because one, their dog's not yapping, right? And then I see his wife in through another window, but they've shut the blinds because he's a weirdo. I don't know what's wrong with this guy.
She turn around and be like, don't act like you're not impressed.
Oh, I've done it but I was sitting there listening to like Limp Bizkit and Korn all day, so I'm like already fired up. And for some reason, I'm going to tell you this, my Pandora is playing nothing but like Kid Rock music. I've never liked or thumbed up one Kid Rock song. They played the new one. You're too.
Like, with the bang and bang.
I started singing that shit. I was sitting there just I started getting all crazy, and I was just like, man, I was super jacked, and I was like, really enjoying Korn. I was like, man,
like, give me something to break.
Something to break. I'm just out there just raging around, just flying around in the mosh pit and shit. And so, but yeah, so I get up on the side. I go, this C-sucking MF and mother effer comes out of this door. If he comes outside and says anything, I'm cutting his dick off with this damn thing.
Well, that's why when you do the yard work, especially if you're like chopping trees and stuff, even you got the little thing right. You need the Jason mask.
Oh yeah, I should have worn. I should have worn a mask because I got a bunch of whatever kicked back into my eyes. I had like shit all in my eyes.
Panthers just scored again, up 2-0.
Yeah, which we need to talk about NHL here in a second because both these series are over. Yeah, just call it a day.
Rapid Dave loves Kid Rock, but is too proud to admit it. It's okay to let your trailer trash pride out.
I don't have a problem with trailer. I don't have a problem being trailer trash. I don't have a problem at all with that. But no, I don't. But what's crazy is I heard his new song, and I know it's new because it references like all kinds of shit. And I'm like, this guy is just so wheels off.
Stars. Oh, buddy.
Oh man. Yeah. I never turned a game off.
Are you talking about like the stars in the sky?
Yeah, Ghost Stars. So that's what I did. I think that's what I did, and I think I rested all Sunday or whatever. So what'd you do?
We had a busy weekend with the youngest. She had 2 dance things. So she had.
I know you couldn't wait for me to ask. You could talk about your kid.
So we had like a
last week's
dance
episode
thing at like Watauga Fest. City of Watauga had like a little festival type thing, and she did a little dance out there. Then Sunday she had her big dance recital, and then we had the nephew come over because his birthday just happened. So always just right after his birthday he comes over to the house, and it was weird this year because like every year he asked me, "Do you know the German word for bra?" Soaping them for them flopping. I think
it's supposed to be stopping them from flopping.
But there's no T.
No,
in
he
there.
didn't. He didn't do it right. He didn't do it right.
But he came, and it's weird because like every year for his birthday or Christmas, he always asked me, "I want Star Wars Legos."
Okay.
And so he
finally grew up and he asked for like something else.
Well, Liz was like, "Yeah, we got to give him stuff for his birthday." I was like, "All right, cool. Yeah, I'll go get him something." She's like, "Well, actually, he asked for something different this year." I was like,
How old is he now?
13.
Yeah, he asked for something different.
13. And I go, "Oh yeah,
a playboy, a hustler."
Hey, she was like, "Yeah." I go, "What do you want?" She's like, "Nerf guns." I go, "Oh, I got you, buddy.
There you go.
I got you."
What kind of ones you get him?
I got them. So I'd actually already had some at the house.
Yeah.
That I'd bought.
Yeah.
That I hadn't done anything with.
Oh, so still in boxes, new
in boxes,
in box.
Right, new in box.
All right.
One's a big.
So he didn't give him the ones I gave you from what's that called?
No. One's a big Roblox gun.
Nice, the red one.
Yeah, it was a red one with the mega darts.
Yep.
And then the other, I think the other one was a Roblox one too. Was an orange one that had the.
It's a cylinder in there.
Yeah. But no, I want to talk about the Nerf guns you gave me.
Okay.
Because you gave me some Nerf guns about a year and a half ago.
A ton of them. I was like, yeah, I got rid of them. Yeah.
And I was like, dude, I love it. And we hadn't actually done anything with them since then, right? So he gets the Nerf guns. So all of our Nerf guns.
All right, there you go.
What do you call a man in a hot dog bun? In inbred.
There you go. There it is. There it is.
But so we had he was over. He had his Nerf guns. We're like, we're going to have a Nerf gun fight tonight, right?
Nice.
And so we pulled the Nerf guns out and things like that. And had all the ones that, me and Liz, we bought some big ones during the pandemic. And I got all the ones from you, which you got the one that's almost kind of like a little sniper rifle type thing.
Yeah.
That thing was awesome. Yeah. But the gun that was awesome was the pump gun.
Was it the Iron Man gun or the one that the clip goes in the bottom or the magazine
clip goes in the top and then you pump it, right?
Yeah.
And so I get that and I'm looking at it, I was like, what the hell is this? And so I load it up and I put it in there and I'm like, and I pull the trigger and nothing happens. I'm like, wait, I got to pump it. So I'm pumping it, right? And you pump it and you get it all pumped up.
Because I think it's one of those.
Dude, I don't care what it's worth. Dude, it's my new favorite gun. Because you pump it all the way up, and then you pull the trigger, and it launches like 16 darts. And it's like rapid fire. It's like, dude, the nephew was like, that's not fair. I was like, bro.
That was one of my favorite guns when I bought it.
Dude,
I remember
it's broken a little bit.
Yeah.
There's like where it pumps.
It
there's
runs
like
out.
A little ring. Well, there's a little ring right there.
Okay.
That's not connected. I just got to glue that on there.
Oh, okay.
Like it doesn't affect the performance of the gun or anything like that. It's just kind of.
It's just there.
It's just loose and it's in a way. But once I glue that back on there, oh, buddy.
Nice. Yeah, and it's we funny enough, we never organized anything like that, but or whatever. But you've always had Nerf gun fights, and we've always had Nerf gun fights at our house, like just separately, just random, right? We always used to do it Christmas Eve. That was one of the things that we get the boys, and you guys have always done it like Christmas Eve, or was it the day of Christmas?
Easter. No, it was Easter.
So you guys do it on Easter.
So the first time we did
it
on Easter, everyone in their Easter basket had a little one shooter, right?
Yeah.
And so we gave the kids both one shooter. We both had one shooters. But independently of that, me and Liz got some big guns and a bunch of darts. And we told the kids, a genie granted me one wish. So I said, I just want to be happy. Now I'm living in a cottage with 6 dwarves and working in a mine. I love Billy Joe.
I just want to be happy.
But yeah, so we did that. And we're like, okay, us versus you guys. The kids were like, yeah, let's do it.
We're at 20. Let's slam these beers real quick. Yeah, let's do them.
Real quick. Hazy Blues, Juicy IPA, delicious. A really good, juicy, tasty beer. I I love it. I love Oskar Blues, honestly. We've had several beers from there. They're all delicious, and this one just continues that tradition.
There's 2 beers out of this pack that we've had, Dale's Pale Ale and Mama's Pills. Mama's Pills was phenomenal. This one I haven't had before, but Hazy Blues, the perfect juicy IPA.
I don't know that I've had Mama's Pills.
We had it on the show one time. Long time ago.
Okay.
Long time ago.
First time, long time?
First time, long. Oh, buddy.
All right, next up is Oskar's Lager. American Pale Ale, 4.2% alcohol by volume on this bad boy.
Nice. I expect just greatness from this as well. Just because it's a lager, it's easy to do. But, lagering does take this American. And you know what's crazy? It says Oskar's Lager, and then it says American Pale Lager. So I'm wondering if there's going to be a little twist on it, maybe a little bit different. It looks crystal clear like a lager.
Oh, dude, it is.
Poured great. Got a great head on it, too. Look how pale. That is pale as shit.
I love that. I love the look of that.
Yeah. Going to be a super light beer. You got low ABV on this as well.
Yeah, 4.2% alcohol by volume. Oskar has always been an intrepid trail buddy, a frosty fridge friend, and an unfailing porch pal. At only 95 calories and 2.5 carbs per 12-ounce can.
Oh, that's awesome. Carbs?
Oskar's Lager is a crisp, clean Pilsner you can count on.
Pilsner or a lager? Tell me what's going on here.
That's what they tell me. Lager Pale, average score of 3.32 out of 5 on
Shenanigans.
So we tell the kids we're going to have a Nerf gun fight.
Okay.
Right? So we go in our room, we pull our big guns.
You're talking about Easter, right?
This is Easter.
Okay, yeah.
This is Easter Sunday. This is the Lord's Day. The Lord is risen. And we're just going to own our kids. So we go in our room, and we load up our Nerf guns.
Yeah. Got to lock eyes.
Oh, that's really good. And I've got, Liz has one that's got, a big chamber on it that you attach, almost like a Tommy gun type thing.
Right.
And I've got an automatic. It's like a zombie gun that's got a clip on it.
Okay.
And all I got to do is pull the trigger, and it just keeps firing.
Nice.
And so we're like, all right, guys, you ready? 3, 2, 1. Liz hits the music, fires up Welcome to the Jungle. And we come out of the room with those big guns. Plus, we have the little ones and a couple other ones.
Yeah.
And just start unloading on the kids. And they're screaming, this isn't fair. This isn't right. One kid's in the corner crying as I'm just laying into her and stuff. I mean, I've never been. It's like one of my top 5 moments of being a parent.
Yeah,
it was just great.
It goes into slow motion.
And through that, this was right during the pandemic, and we had several other Nerf gun fights during the pandemic. The kids would be in their rooms, and we would lay Nerf guns outside their doors and yell at them to come out. And they walk out, and there's the Nerf guns.
Oh god!
And we just unload. Hey, Farva, what's the name of that restaurant you like with all the goofy shit on the walls and the mozzarella sticks? Shenanigans? You guys talking about shenanigans? Shenanigans?
I'm going to pistol up the next guy that says shenanigans.
Shenanigans?
God, it's such a great movie.
And he was just he was like a happy little puppy as he's saying it, too. Just looking back.
Wake up at Holiday Inn Express to a can't-miss breakfast that's free with every stay. Count on all the hot, fresh coffee you need and an incredible breakfast buffet that has something for everyone, like eggs, cinnamon rolls, and even hot, fresh pancakes with all the toppings you crave. Next time, do yourself a favor and stay at a Holiday Inn Express with a can't-miss breakfast that's free with every stay. So, when you wake up at Holiday Inn Express, you'll wake up happy. A part of IHG Hotels and Resorts. Are you struggling to conceive? You have options, and at Piedmont Reproductive Endocrinology Group, we'll make sure you have the guidance and support you need. PREG is known for individualized fertility care that's unique to every patient. We take the time to provide a reassuring and empowering experience because we believe that you deserve nothing less. Let us help you on your journey to parenthood. Visit us at pregonline.com to learn more. Get the guidance and support you need at Piedmont Reproductive Endocrinology Group.
Shenanigans? Talk about shenanigans, guys?
Because he's got his little rubber gloves on, right? Isn't he cleaning the bathrooms or some shit? Well, yeah, no, I knew they were going to a good home because I posted on Facebook, like, anybody want these damn things? I'm giving them away. And you're like, I'll take them. And I was like, I know you're going to use them. Fine, take them.
And so we're having this big epic Nerf gun fight, and it's me and Kinsey versus Liz and Connor, our nephew, and we're going. And at one point, where our house is, you've got a wall right here, and there's one living room and another one.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah. Your den and your living room are separated.
Right,
by a
and
wall.
so we're kind of going back and forth and things like that. And I can kind of tell the nephew's over on this side of the wall, and I jump out and I fire like in a movie, right? when the hero, the hero cop jumps out from behind the wall and shoots the shot. I jump out and I shoot the shot and I hit him right in the forehead, like right in the middle of the forehead. And I see it, and like he's firing shots at me, and I watch it and I see it hit his forehead. He's like, ah. And I'm like, I just stop. I go, did I just hit you in the forehead? He goes, right here. I go, ah.
God.
It's just a once in a lifetime type shot.
Yeah.
And I did that. I jumped around the corner and hit him like that. And there's another time where I'm just like in the, what we call the family room. So here's the wall. There's a little space between it and then our TV. And like he's kind of like in between the two. And I fired a shot between the TV and the wall and got him in the forehead again.
Jesus.
But yeah. It was a lot of fun.
Oh, good, man. I'm glad you had such a great weekend.
And then let me throw this out there. So we did the actual dance recital for the youngest.
What do you mean we?
Me and Liz, we went to the kids' dance recital.
Oh, okay. You know, I didn't know where you were going with this.
The
I know you always
one,
bring it back to the kids, but you know,
she does dance, and once a year they have a big dance recital at the end of the year just before the summer.
Yeah.
And
Stone, we got to get you a new shirt.
We need a diagram with a war plan.
Stud and Mike in the house. We're gonna have to get you guys some new Strike Out Beer shirts or whatnot. So we'll be in touch. We're gonna hit you up.
Yeah, for sure. And June 17th, if you're not doing anything, come out to Brutal.
That's
4th
June
or
17th?
5th year, yeah. Anniversary party.
Damn,
we'll be out there.
My calendar's filling up.
But we're out there at the recital, and
this doesn't end with you telling me you shot somebody in the face with an Nerf gun.
I didn't shoot anybody in the face or anything like that, but I felt like, and I'm not going to say the name, okay?
Of who?
But I felt like I was watching somebody stream from back in the day, because as each group comes up to dance, I have never heard the phrase "let's go" more in my entire life. It was "let's go, Susie," "let's go, Sally," "let's go," like. And, like, not just at the beginning of it.
It sounds incredibly annoying. Like,
during the dance. Like, as they're going and dancing, like, one little girl does, like, her own little thing. And you got, like, her group of her family sitting there. And they're like, woo, let's go, Susie!
Yeah, look, he goes, late night, he goes, hey-o! That sounds so annoying. Like, I don't know what it is about, like, girl dads. Girl dads go over the top
No,
on
it's
shit.
not the dads. It's the moms.
Well, the same damn thing. There's no difference.
While we're there at it, the dads were there, and they all had their phones out, and they were watching one of two things.
What night was it on?
It was Sunday afternoon.
Sunday afternoon. So was it Stars playing? Stars playing
early.
Stars played early.
Or
the Rangers played it early as well.
Not Rangers.
Wasn't the Mavs. Mavs are already eliminated.
Nope. What was a big thing that happened over the weekend?
Oh,
maybe
the
like
next
a
derby?
4-day event.
Oh, the PGA tournament championship.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Instagram models? No, they weren't going to miss Instagram models. Yeah. They were either, like, the guy behind me was watching golf.
Yeah.
And then the guy in front of me was watching Stars. And then, like, so you had this guy in the row in front of me. He's watching the Stars game. And I could tell what was happening based off of how he was acting, right?
Yeah.
And,
like, I hope everybody took Brooks Koepka money line.
5 seats down from him was someone who was recording the Stars game.
Oh.
And those two parents knew each other. They were actually sitting next to each other.
And they docked?
And then when he saw he was watching the Stars game, they moved down because he's like, dude, I'm recording the game and I'll watch it until I get home.
I'm not recording any game and watching it later. I have a fear of speed bumps, but I slowly get over them. Oh, Jesus Christ. No, I think it's nothing against, like, people who have girls as children, but it's like everything's extra, just fucking extra. Like, you guys are more over the top. All, like, every time, like, the girl does any fucking thing remotely impressive, it's like the greatest thing on earth type thing. I don't know, man. It's like, it's so annoying. Like, it's incredibly annoying. Like, I don't know. I've never really had to deal with it, and I just kind of sit there and hang out and watch the kid do the thing. But yeah, and I don't get vocal. Like some parents, like you just said, right? They get vocal as shit. Like they're let's go. Do you say anything during anything?
No.
Adam's
so you just sit there and chill? She said, "Love the setup, boys." Thank you so much, Adam.
I appreciate it. Cheers to you.
No, I don't say anything. Why
are you getting so loud and your voice is escalating a little bit?
Man.
So
either you're drinking.
Either you're lying to me. No, we just did a show. and you were talking like you talk like Anne Frank. You were hiding in the attic somewhere. Like,
I was not.
You were like, I just love fantasy football.
Go back and listen to the
I'll pull that shit.
No, the last one we did was a baseball one, and we were both loud for that one.
Yeah. I'll pull it. It's a fantasy one. It's a fantasy baseball or the football one then.
Why am I the only naked person at this gender reveal party? I don't know, Billy Joe.
Look, I hate the setup. Eat shit, Michael Henson.
And literally my least favorite. Thank you. I will hold on. Let me turn the hat. I tip my hat.
We gotta bring him back on too because he's so great.
What are you doing next week? Come on, next week.
He's so much fun to just sit around and drink with. It's just like you talk about everything, and he just said everything. He's got an opinion about it all, and he's got an slightly intellectual opinion about everything too.
Is it?
You know what I mean?
I mean, he sounds smart.
Yeah,
is he?
Yeah.
But no, like
it's so great. I can't wait to go back to Pastime. That's my favorite night of the year. Going to Pastime Commons, sitting there doing one show, and then going to Applebee's getting just shit
as
faced.
long as Henson's there,
getting shit housed. Like, oh my god,
we love Applebee's.
That's the only time I go to Applebee's once a year, and it's after the live show at Pastime Comics in Watauga.
But no, I don't yell anything when my kid gets up there. Like she comes on, and I'll clap. You know, but most people are clapping.
That was the most. Hold on, I gotta mute it.
What?
Hold on, I gotta mute it. That was the most that I've ever seen in my life. Like, oh my god! Like, I was like, you look. Like...
I love drinking and having an opinion on everything. I'll come out next week and I'll feign intelligence. Sounds great. You got the address. Come on over.
Yeah. Come on out. I mean, I'll grab another. So, speaking of the beers that we're having tonight, I was out there looking for
the Conundrum.
I was looking for like some seasonal beer or something that was like summer themed or whatever. And I saw a couple, and I was like, you know what? Lizzie found this one. She goes, "Hey, have you had Conundrum?" I go, "I haven't." I go, "You know what? We'll save the other ones for like June and July because there was like some 4th of July patriotic shit." I'm like, I can't wait. Like the variety packs
I need some America beers for the 4th of July.
They're stacking right now. I love it.
But yeah, no, and then like when they're done, like I'll clap and things like that. But I'm not yelling, "Woo, let's go!" Any of that. Yeah.
I've never been that guy at those things. So
I also when they
like even my kid play, even when we went to soccer, I sit there off to the side, and usually it's during the morning, so I have like a game day, like college game day of my year.
Now when my kid's playing softball, depending on where she's playing,
you're a coach there, right?
Well, I didn't coach this season. This was my first season not coaching.
Okay.
There was a mix-up at registration. I actually signed up to coach 12U, and she plays 10U.
But you were like coaching while we were out at that event, that thing. You were like, hey, throw her to lower hips or some shit like that, or throw the home run ball or something.
Yeah, no, she was pitching, and like when she's pitching, because she just started pitching, like I'm there, I'm
sorry I asked because now I got to listen to a story about this kid
I'm telling
again.
her things. I'm giving her advice. I'm reminding her of things because she just started, right?
So are you on the mound?
No. I'm in the.
So you're just screaming shit from the fan stand.
She's looking to me, and I'm telling her.
So you don't let the coach do his job. You interfere and do the coaching yourself.
Well, the coach.
But that's what you do.
Yeah. Okay.
So you interfere.
What you want to say.
Well, no, you're
the coach isn't saying anything.
You're a dad in the stands who's now imposing your will or authority or whatever it is.
Right.
So you're not a guy that just sits there to enjoy the kid, let the kids have fun. It's a nice little Saturday. You'd rather bark orders from the stands. Where's the coach at this point? Because it's not
in
like
the dugout.
Once they F up, they have to bring the coach out, right, to pitch.
Well, after they throw 4 balls.
Okay, so the coach doesn't leave the dugout until they throw 4 balls.
Right.
So there's no
and that's
coach
not
on
even the head coach. It's a different coach.
Well, I don't give a shit.
There's a guy that he's literally that's his only job is he comes in and pitches.
Yeah. Okay. So, but that's his thing.
She's pitching, and Carolina scored a goal.
Yeah, they did. I didn't want to interrupt you because this is a phenomenal story we got going there.
She'll be pitching, and she'll throw a ball, and she'll look over at me, and I'll remind her of a few things and things like that. Again, she just started pitching, so she's still kind of looking to me for.
I was firing off some ideas as well, but I don't think they were heated.
No, none of yours were
specific to you. Actually,
as someone who has a young child and is thinking of coaching, is it a good idea or not? I love coaching. I love spending time with my daughter. It's for me.
You can
it's
do
about
that from the
spending time with my
sidelines.
daughter.
Yeah, you can do that from the sidelines. Too.
And like this season was really. This is my first season since my oldest, who's now 17. When she was 4, I started coaching her.
Yeah,
this was the first season I didn't coach. But I worked a lot with her because she just started pitching this year, and so we would work on pitching several times a week and things like that. But I enjoy it and I love it. But it's not just I love working with. I've always loved working with kids and youth.
You were going to be a youth minister.
I was, yeah.
So yeah, you got a thing for the youth.
It's
the youths.
I love working with them and teaching them and helping them out. And like one of the coolest things for me was with my oldest daughter when she got into high school. She's playing teams, and every high school we go to and we play, I coach someone on that team. From that team.
Nice.
And seeing them, either I run into the kids before the game or after the game and things like that. And they're like, hey, coach, how's it going? And, and just seeing a lot of things that I taught them and things like that. And they're implementing that. It makes me feel good. Like,
yeah. And so my standpoint on that is if you want your kid to make the all-star team, coach your kid. That's how I'm going to say that. Billy Joe here.
Wake up at Holiday Inn Express to a can't-miss breakfast that's free with every stay. Count on all the hot, fresh coffee you need and an incredible breakfast buffet that has something for everyone, like eggs, cinnamon rolls, and even hot, fresh pancakes with all the toppings you crave. Next time, do yourself a favor and stay at a Holiday Inn Express with a can't-miss breakfast that's free with every stay. So, when you wake up at Holiday Inn Express, you'll wake up happy, a part of IHG Hotels and Resorts.
Did you miss your deadline to renew your Medicaid coverage? You can still send your completed annual review form to Healthy Connections Medicaid. You may be assigned to another health plan, but you can ask to come back to First Choice within 60 days of renewed Medicaid eligibility. It's your family. It's your choice. First Choice is the right choice. Renew and choose us. Visit selecthealthofsc.com/renew to learn more.
The wife came up to me last night and said, I want another baby. I said, that's a relief. I didn't like this one either. Either Ether. I think you put Ether there, but it's all right. Not to brag, but I have this talent to know. I can't read any of these things. I'm like trash.
Okay, hold on.
Go
Not
ahead,
to brag, but I have this talent to know what's inside a wrapped present. It's a gift.
You got one more.
And Henson, I love coaching, but coaching your own kids is awful, except for you, Alan. Looks good on you.
Looks good on you, though.
It's just something that I really enjoy. I have fun doing it. It gives me the opportunity to spend time with my kids.
I think it goes back to your minister days and things like that. When you were talking about becoming a youth minister and things like that, I think you the way you've talked about it, and you've not illicitly said that you wanted to have a kid or this and that over all these years, but once you had Kinsey, you were over the moon. So then it's like that whole thing, and then. Now what she's getting into, ballet or dance or
she's done dance since she was 4.
Or baseball or softball,
whatever.
shit like that. You've been involved, and it's one, you're super proud of your kid, which is great, but you're also it's part of that whole thing that you came from where you're there. And you kind of know how to talk to kids, and you know how to, the youth and stuff like that.
And a lot of that, real quick, Adam, I love the podcast, boys. First time checking it out. I'll definitely follow you boys going forward. Thank you so much, Adam. We appreciate it, man.
Cheers.
But it's also one of those things that we kind of talked about a little bit, like from my upbringing and stuff like that. I had parents that weren't involved, and that's kind of shaped who I am and what I am as a parent, as a father, and having. Going and playing in hockey tournaments, my mom and my family not showing up really had an effect on me to where now with my kids, I show up to everything. Yeah. I'm there for everything.
Old school in the house, what up?
What's up, old school?
Nail this real quick so we can get out of the way because we got Dale's Pale Ale coming up next.
I don't care, but I'm glad LaFlop got swept.
Yeah, I'm glad too. We're going to talk about that here in a minute once we get done with all the kid talk.
No, Mutant IPA next.
You want to do Mutant?
We've had Pale Ale before.
I'm going down the list.
I understand you're going through the list, but we want to make sure we had those 3 first.
We're at 40.
Okay.
We got time.
All right, cool.
We'll go fast. So this was Oskar's Lager. Now, Alan said it was a Pilsner or whatnot. Or what'd you say it was? It's an American Pale Lager according to the can, but Alan said it was something else.
On the Untapped, it says Oskar's Lager is a crisp, clean Pilsner. You can count on.
Yeah, which was phenomenal. Huge thumbs up on that. We're moving on to the Dale's Pale Ale. Well, yeah, no, I guess I know I have a lot of buddies that have a lot of dad issues and things like that and whatnot. And hold on. And my dad used to come to my games and stuff like that and watch me play. He would drive down into the States or whatnot to come. He'd drive from like guy in North Carolina to come see me in Virginia or, see me wherever. And so I was like, okay, well, cool. It never really bothered me. And then, like, my mom, she never really, even when I started playing hockey, right? She didn't come to the games until we were, like, at Reunion Arena. And she showed up for that game. I'm like, oh, right. Thanks for showing up. But other than that, it was like, but that shit didn't bother me. I don't have a daddy complex, right? I don't have like strippers and shit like that.
Right.
But there is I'm not going to say all their names or whatever, but like, there's you and there's a bunch of other buddies that, their dads left when they were younger. They don't even know their dad. And they're like, you can definitely tell that they are there. And they're compensating. They want to make sure they're involved. They want to make sure they're there.
I want my kid to have what I didn't have.
Yeah, it's in their head, and so they don't want to miss out on that kind of shit, which is good. It's good.
Yeah. Real quick, Billy Joe, I coached T-ball, flag football, etc., all the way up to high school and loved it.
There you go.
Yeah, and I absolutely love it.
You look at that.
I have a lot of fun with it. With all of it,
that's nice.
It's always contingent on my kid wanting me there.
Yeah.
Like I tell my kids all the time, if you don't want me to coach you, I won't coach. Just let me know.
Yeah.
With Kinsey right now, like she's learning the pitch, and like before she wanted to learn how to pitch, we had the conversation of if you want to pitch, this isn't just a during the season type thing. This is a few days a week type thing. You can't, if you want to be a good pitcher, you can't just pitch during the season, and you can't just pitch once a week at practice. You have to do it a few times a week.
I'll let you read that.
Except for that stint you had spreading your cheeks as Mike Honcho.
Did Chuck just seriously flop? Or you get him in the balls?
I don't know. I didn't see it.
Oh my God. Unbelievable. So let's move on to, let's say we're 42 in. Let's go ahead and move on to, like, say, have you watched any? I mean, 1 second of NHL.
I told you.
1 second.
I listen.
You listen.
I listen. When the games are going on, I'm out in the car.
What'd you think about yesterday? Like 2 minutes in, did you just turn
Okay, I didn't get a chance to.
You tell me you listen. You're telling me you're listening.
Hold on.
Average Joe, what's up? How we doing?
There's Adam here. Oh, it's Adam. Okay. But for my podcast page, if you had to choose one sport to watch for the rest of your life, what are you choosing? Hold up. Peasy. Finally got the kids to bed. I'm here. Yeah, little Dream Crushers will get you.
I think I follow Average Joes. But anyways, go ahead.
Average Jocks.
Jocks.
I think we said Joes, but it's Average Jocks.
Yeah, we said
one sport to watch for the rest of my life, what are you choosing? Hockey.
NHL.
It's hockey.
I love baseball because you get more games.
We're baseball guys now.
That's
right.
Cool. That's cool.
But hockey, and a lot of that has to do with hockey comes playoff hockey, and there's nothing better in the world in the sports world than playoff hockey.
I love NHL. Like, you know what? Let me walk it back. Give me the NHL or NFL. I'm sorry, NFL. We do so much fantasy football. Like, that shuts down my Sundays.
But would you rather watch playoff hockey or playoff football?
I mean, the Bengals playing
doesn't even matter.
It's all so great. It's all so great. It's all so great.
Like, take for example, like right now, through the first 4 games of the conference finals, 2 games for each series, all 4 went to playoffs.
Yeah,
and you had the 2 games against the Stars ending quick, but the 2 games with the Panthers and Carolina, they're going 3-4 overtimes each.
Yeah, they keep going.
And like playoff hockey is just, I don't know, man. Sunday fantasy football stresses me out like nobody's business.
I'll tell you this. I'll tell you this, and this might change my whole deal. Sundays were usually me, my wife, Andrew Siciliano, sitting there enjoying our Sunday afternoons. And
I hate that I crushed your dreams.
And now it just.
But I didn't crush them. The NFL did.
And now he's not going to be there. I'm telling you right now. Yeah. I'm not excited about that. And I'll still be watching the NFL, and we'll have the Sunday ticket and stuff like that. But no, I'm devastated that it won't be him hosting it, because let me tell you something. If you didn't have the Sunday ticket before, then you're not missing anything. You don't know what you're missing.
Or if you watched it on the NFL Network.
Yeah.
Because
he was so great. So great.
I'm going to miss Andrew. So am I, Henson. So am I.
So great. Peasy, I'm glad you got those kids to bed. I hope everything's going well for you, bud. If you're not familiar with the
To Be Blunt podcast, check it out.
Yeah, got to check it out.
The highest podcast in the world,
yeah,
right?
Dude, it's crazy.
It's so great. And he has amazing guests on every week.
Phenomenal. Phenomenal.
Just an awesome podcast, guys. Go check it out. To Be Blunt podcast with Peasy.
It's right there on the screen. He's on Twitch.
Thursdays at 5 Central Time.
I think he bumped it back. I think he's on at 6 now Central Time. I think he did. I think he finally bumped it back.
Okay.
Like 1 hour.
Okay.
But yeah, no, he's Facebook, Instagram, Twitch. He's everywhere. He just like we are. So big shout out to Peasy.
Yeah. Billy Joe, my PC froze yesterday. It was my own fault. I left too many windows open. But you've got NHL playoffs going on right now. But like the thing is, like yesterday,
yeah,
the game started at 7.
Yeah.
At that time, I was out delivering.
Yeah.
And like so, I had went in somewhere to go pick up an order, and I was in there for about 7 minutes.
Oh.
And so I get back in the car. I'm like, oh crap, the Stars game is going on right now. And
it was already over by the time
I
you
pulled
got
up
back.
ESPN app,
Yeah.
and they were already down 3-0.
Yeah, it was already over.
And I'm like, what? And then I'm getting text from you, like, what's the quickest you've ever turned off a sporting event?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And before
yeah.
that, thank you so much, Jamie Benn. Like,
yeah. Oh, I was
like,
super pissed.
There's 7 minutes in, 3 goals have scored, and so much has happened. I'm like, what the hell is going on? And I was like, you know what? I'll just digest all this later. I'm not listening to the Stars game today. But no, I've been listening to all the NHL playoffs.
Okay.
You know, when I've been out delivering and things like that. And so, but like I said yesterday, everything happened so quickly. I felt like we were watching Anchorman.
Yeah.
You know, he's sitting there over there, is like, oh, you killed the man. Things escalated quickly. Yeah, I killed the man.
Yeah,
but that was Jamie Benn, right?
Oh, yeah. Dude,
So
I was so
I
pissed.
haven't even seen what happened. I've heard.
Yeah.
Like, I was listening to him talk about it, and it was funny because, like, when I talked to you, you're just like moron Jamie Benn, and I was listening to the ticket, and they were talking about, Bob was like, in the next segment coming up, we're going to talk about moron Jamie Benn. And I'm like, everyone's on the same page here.
Yeah.
Elstad, fucking Ben. I don't know what's going on this series. There's no way the Stars are that bad.
Yeah. No, I mean, they're just getting handled, I think.
I don't know if they're so bad. I mean, they went to overtime 2 games, right?
It's
And you go to overtime, anything can happen. I think the only time you could talk about them being that bad or them being that dumb or whatever is yesterday's game. But it's not even the team. It's Jamie Benn. I overdosed on Viagra yesterday. It was the hardest day of my life.
So let me tell you this: like I turned on the game and they're already down 2 games. It's been rough. Like the first game went to overtime.
But you're 2 games on the road, right?
Yeah.
So you
finally host a game,
right?
Yeah.
So yeah, you're down 2-0, but now you got the next 2 games at home.
Yeah.
Hold court and everything's fine.
If you
right?
can.
Well, especially if you're talking like conference finals and things like that. How many times have you seen a team go down 2-0 and next thing you know they tie it up because they played 2 games at home?
And so Vegas scores in about less than 2 minutes, like a minute and 40 seconds or something.
It was
minute 50.
quick.
They scored quick. I go, son of a bitch. I go, fuck this. I'm like, I'm done. And so as they keep going, they play a little bit longer, and then Jamie Benn decides to kind of cheap shot Matt Stone. He puts Stone on his ass.
Everything,
and then as Stone's laying there on the ground, Jamie Benn leans over and fucking cross-checks him right in the head. I'm like, the fuck are you doing, you idiot? You know what I mean? I was like, I couldn't.
Wake up at Holiday Inn Express to a can't-miss breakfast that's free with every stay. Count on all the hot, fresh coffee you need and an incredible breakfast buffet that has something for everyone, like eggs, cinnamon rolls, and even hot, fresh pancakes with all the toppings you crave. Next time, do yourself a favor and stay at a Holiday Inn Express with a can't-miss breakfast that's free with every stay. So, when you wake up at Holiday Inn Express, you'll wake up happy, a part of IHG Hotels and Resorts.
Between aging and busy lifestyles, many women struggle with maintaining their physical and mental wellness. At Aquavita Concierge Healthcare Services for Women, we can help you revitalize your health and reclaim your life. We start from within by balancing your hormones, allowing your body to achieve and maintain desired weight goals. We also specialize in peptide therapies, regenerative medicine, sexual health, and aesthetics in our state-of-the-art facilities. Feel better, look better, live better at Aquavita. Visit aquavitality.com and begin your journey today.
Thinking, I was like, if I could shoot this guy right now, I'd shoot him in the fucking leg. Like, because you're that stupid.
Any Memorial Day weekend plans?
We'll talk about that in a second. Well, because it's coming up this week. Old school. Hang with us, buddy. I appreciate it. But I couldn't be more fucking frustrated. And then they were like, it's 5 minute major. Let me review it. And I go, yeah, I'd like to review it. And I go, why they were fucking reviewing it? And I go, he's tossed. He's gone. It's 5 minutes.
You call 5 minutes, you have to review it at that point.
Which
right?
I love. I love
because
that about the
it's
NHL.
just like there's certain hits in the NFL, right, in college that are targeting, right?
Yeah. Yep.
If they deem it like when it happens, they review it. A personal foul.
Love it.
They review it to make sure they got it right.
Yep. I do love that because it changes the whole game.
It does because it's a play that can change it.
Yeah.
You're either the player stays in or he's kicked out.
Yeah.
Right?
They got this mentally special patient off the fucking ice for the rest of the game.
But even with Stone, like, you could tell, like, he got up and, you know, they helped him off, but you could tell he was fine after that.
Well, he's just shocked that he got cross-checked by the captain. It's captain-to-captain bullshit.
Bro.
You don't do that shit. There's an etiquette. We talk about baseball all the time about the unwritten rules of this and that about baseball, but there's like certain rules with hockey, and it was just a frustration, bullshit. I'm like, what do you expect? Do you want Stone to get up and beat the living shit out of you? Do you really want him on national television to beat 7 shades of shit out of your sorry fucking ass?
He's not going to because he's already got you.
Yeah.
Right?
He didn't get him nothing. He's laying on his ass. They didn't
No,
fall. He didn't fall.
No, but what I'm saying is, like, He
didn't get nobody.
You cheap shotted him. And then while he was on the ground, you cheap shot him again.
Yeah. You made it sound weird. I don't like the way you made it sound.
But he's like, no, I got
Chiefs?
you.
It don't matter. They're going to the AFC conference round.
You're out of the game. He knows that. So he's not going to retaliate against them.
Well, yeah, look at it. But when you look at him, he was so shocked that it happened.
Yeah.
He was like, the hell you doing? He's sliding, because he's laying on his ass. He's like, what are you doing? He's like,
dude gets up on his knees and cross-checks him in the face.
Fucking stupid ass, man.
Yeah, El said, I knew they were going to sub out the Otter, but I thought it would have been after the 4th goal, but they didn't even let it get to that.
I turned it off. Once Ben got thrown out, I think it was 2-0. They scored with 1 minute left in the 5-minute major. I was like, I'm done. I'm done.
And then they scored 30
30
seconds after the 5-minute major.
Yeah. No, I was done. I was completely done. I'm done with this fucking team. They have lost their fucking mind.
At the same time, hey,
pathetic.
High five for your Vegas Knights, buddy.
I know,
Woo!
right? Oh, shit. That's what I was supposed to wear. I was supposed to wear my Vegas Knights fucking shirt here. God damn it. I totally forgot.
So, that's a good thing about being a fair weather fan.
Yeah.
If one team lets you down, you got the other one, right?
And when you have teams that play each other, it's like, oh, okay, fine. But
hey, I win either way.
It's so bad. It really is so bad. I can't stand it. So now we're looking at possibly. Now this is because both teams are up 3-0.
Ben's suspended for 2 games.
Yeah, which doesn't matter. He's going to lose opening day next year.
Because they ain't winning the next one.
Yeah, they're not winning the next one. So you have Florida right now. They're up 2-1 on the Carolina Panthers. So you're going to have Florida and Vegas. So yeah, no, I'm gonna rock out that.
What's up, Busby?
That almost blocked you.
Almost blocked you for that rapid hit.
It was that close. It was that close. I know what you're saying. I know exactly what you're saying. And I don't know what the hell. I don't know how that came out of my mouth, but it damn near got me. What's up, Busby? Hey, Busby, need to have you on, talk about the Eagles schedule, make some picks, things like that. So upcoming, just clear your schedule. If you need us on your show, let us know. We always have fun on your show.
Love to come on your show. Talk about how both you guys welched on a bet.
Mostly football and also dress casually with Dylan Busby. Both shows are phenomenal, and I've never been more just wasted on a show.
Dress casually. The first time we were on that, dude, we both got.
Lizzie had to come in here and wrangle me out of here. Like, you're done. I go, all right, I'm done.
We both got trashed and got in trouble with our ladies. But you know what? If we had a time machine and we can go back, we'd do it again.
It was so much fun. It really was.
And I'll take getting in trouble after the fact for the fun that we had again.
And I've said it once. I'll say it again. Dylan is a phenomenal host. He can corral the guest. He can work with his co-hosts.
Yeah,
and things
little
like that.
issues corralling us, but
but I'm telling you, it actually is a lot of fun. And he's a great host. You can see this guy running like a talk show. Like on TV or some shit like that. Even with that crazy mustache he is. You guys are too kind. I mean, I'm just saying. I'm speaking the truth.
Yeah.
So. But yeah, no, the NHL, what you see here is you're going to have Carolina and you're going to, you're going to have Florida Panthers and Vegas, which would be awesome. I hope to go out to Vegas to catch one of these games.
Neither team has won a championship.
Neither one of them, and which is great. I think it's going to be a lot of fun, and it throws up for betting. In the upcoming week and things like that, it's going to throw like a crazy monkey wrench and everybody's playing. But I think Vegas all the way. If they get to that part, it's Vegas. We got
Adam said Vegas and 6.
Yeah.
I mean, Panthers are really good right now. Their goaltender is playing out of his mind right now.
Yep, I agree.
Part of me is like, yeah, let's get Vegas. This is young. They're six years into the league, right? But also part of me is like, you're 6 years in the league. You shouldn't win a championship already.
Yeah. It happens. They went to the finals the first year too, and
year one that was insane.
They had a great chance to get it, and they just ran into a wall. That's all it was. They ran into a wall. Yeah. They had the best players. What the hell are we talking about? There's someone else was going to say.
NHL.
No. Any Memorial Day plans?
Nothing.
Go back to old school.
Nothing.
I got the greatest weekend of my life lined up.
I got to work on Monday, so
my
department works on Memorial Day.
I'm already starting. I've already got shit in the works, and it usually it involves a lot of work, like manual labor, which I'll probably end up doing. But I'm going to golf twice.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to golf twice over this
thing. Adam said the fact that Jonathan Quick is a healthy scratch for Vegas at goalie is wild, but also Jonathan Quick's he's pretty old. It's been because he won a championship with the Kings. Right? They won a championship. What was that, like 10 years ago or something like that?
Well, let's see what this Tindy's up to these days. He's 37 years old, so that's super old.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially for a goalie.
Yeah.
Let's be honest.
He's got 2 cups, Adam said.
Conn Smythe Trophy, Best NHL Player, ESPY Award, William Jennings Award.
Who did he win? He didn't win those both with the Kings. I think he won one with the Kings. Did he win one with another team?
Man, I'm looking. I don't know what you want me to do, man.
But I've been drinking. So have we, Adam.
No,
so
I'm like trashed right now.
Billy Joe's going to the oldest granddaughter's high school graduation.
Hey, cheers to that.
Cheers
to that, pal. We had the our oldest granddaughter or grandkid is a granddaughter.
Well, 5th grade.
And then she's going to 6th grade. Yeah, she's pretty excited about it, and she's low key, whatever. And we gave her a little. I handed her a little bit of money. I go, here you go. And there's some. I like giving her some folding money because she likes hold on to folding money. So
okay,
but yeah, she's going to 6th grade, and I was like, what'd you get? Did you graduate or did you what's it called? Did you pass? Oh, I don't know. I was like, bullshit. I heard you made AB honor roll. She goes, well, I don't know. So she's super low key. You know what I mean? The other one though. That little runt come in here, he would let you know.
Isaiah?
Yeah, Isaiah would have told you what it was.
Make sure you guys have those noties on because we did a quick beer review where Isaiah rolled in here like he owned the place.
Yeah. I mean, if you talk to Lizzie, he probably does.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. And I was like, oh, my God. Yeah, no, it's great, man. Congratulations to you. We had, I think it was like Lizzie. Is it Lizzie? It's Lizzie's son. It's Jacob. His nephew. Graduated high school this past week, and they were all excited. They bought, they had a bunch of shirts made and all that kind of shit and stuff like that. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. I was like, congratulations. I was like, when we graduated from high school. I was like, I didn't really think it was like, I didn't think it was a big deal. Like, it was just kind of like is it rite of passage? Is that how you say it? It's just kind of like you checking boxes, right?
Yeah.
And like these days, it's like, okay, after that, then what are you doing? You joining the military, you going to college, type thing. And, of course, I don't ask that kind of shit, but,
He won 2 with the Kings.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, Jonathan Quick won 2 with the Kings.
At least you know how to search it. I don't know what's going on. Oh, we got to slam these real quick. You down?
Oh.
Yeah, cheers to you, pal. Do we have to have eye contact the whole time? There we go. Dale's Pale Ale.
I want to slam it on the ground and yell, Opa!
Yeah, don't do that. All right, so we're trying to get through this 15-pack as quick as we can within our 90 minutes because we try to keep these shows about 90 minutes long. If you're new to the live show, it's every Wednesday at 7 p.m. Central Time. We've cut out the late night show because once we're done, we are done. We got some cigars over there. We got some beers over there. We're going to go outside and chill, enjoy our summer. You know what I mean?
So, I brought the swimsuit today just in case.
It's a little chilly. You can jump in if you want, but yeah, I'll hang out by the pool.
So Dale's Pale Ale was pretty damn good.
It's not bad.
Right? It's. I remember the first time I had it.
Yeah.
Before Oskar Blues was like a thing.
Yeah.
And I really enjoyed it. I think it was really good. And next we're having Mama's pills.
Mama's Little Yellow.
Mama's Little Yellow pills.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
And let me go ahead and pull this up real quick.
I poured it super hard, and it already had a beer in it, so it foamed up pretty hard on me. So I'm letting that go. But yeah, no, if you're new, welcome. We love. Thank you for being here. We're live on YouTube, Twitch, Facebook, and Twitter right now. We do a show that lasts about 90 minutes. We used to do two live shows on Wednesday, one at 7, one at 9, but we've cut out the late night because we just like having fun. We do plenty of beer reviews. We do our other podcasts, SB.
You can get content from us 7 days a week.
Yeah. SB Baseball and SB Fantasy Football, both those things will be dropping. We recorded those shows earlier. We also did 3 beer reviews before we even started this show. And then after when it's done, when we're done with this show, it's our time.
Yeah.
We get to chill.
Now,
we get to hang out. Watch.
We will definitely do the Patreon chug in between.
Yeah.
Carolina just tied it up 2-2.
There we go. Let's go, Canes. Let's go, Canes.
But you've got, like you said, SB Baseball Podcast, SB Fantasy Football Podcast. We have the Ranger Roundup, and with Talking Lines with Alan. Those 4 podcasts are just straight audio only, anywhere you get your podcast at. And then all the beer, so we did 3 beer reviews before. Those are things that we record and release throughout the week. So make sure you have those noties on. We'll drop those everywhere that we do it. Facebook, YouTube.
Yeah, old school. We went out back last week, and we just started kind of just sitting there. We had what are those Arca-Doc chairs? They're kind of leaned back.
Yeah.
Just kind of
That was 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago, and then we're sitting there.
Last week we did a late night show.
What was it for? Was it for the WNBA?
Yeah, we did the WNBA draft.
The draft for the WNBA.
Yeah.
And so we go outside, and the sun's still out right now. So we just sit there and all right, well let's go catch a little bit of rays.
Whiskey asked, "How do you confuse an orphan with ED?"
Oh boy.
Tell them to go hard or go home.
Oh Jesus! And so we'll
laugh about that one later.
we'll just go out back and chat and talk and get out of the house. That was the thing. The show used to start out back, and we made our way into the house type thing. It was like hot as hell out back, but that's where we were recording. And now it's like, what? We've been inside all night.
Audio only.
Yeah, it's we've been inside all night. It's like, let's go outside. Let's we got a TV out back. We'll just fire up one of the games, and we'll sit out back, have a couple beers, talk. So we have a couple cigars for tonight.
Yeah, you pulling them, grabbing them?
Yeah. Factory smokes.
What do we got there?
Factory smokes.
Okay. Yeah, picked them up out at Total Wine. Yeah. Oh, buddy. Looking forward to that. You might get a little. This is getting into Patreon territory, where we're just gonna record something and just have some fun and just bullshit.
Yeah.
Because that's what our Patreon is. It's me or Rapid Dave or it's us pulling up and just bullshitting around, just drinking a beer. I do Friday night chats where I just grab a beer and just bullshit about whatever.
Oh, that's good.
Good. It is really good. We do the mid-show chug, and then we do just random stuff throughout the week. Is what we do.
Yeah,
and
it was reserved for, and it still is. It still has a lot of our fantasy football things and our rankings and things like that. Now you'll have, before we release them, out on YouTube or for the SB Fantasy Football. We're going to release the rankings where you can go back and look at a list, go down them, and then we'll update them as we go, and that's where everything's going to be. Alan bringing the banana hammock to get in the pool, I don't know, man. To be honest with you, every time he's like, "Oh, I'm bringing my trunks, man. I'm coming over. I'm like, okay, it's fine. But back in the day, there was one night I remember specifically. We had Jam Band. What the hell was Jam Band? Was Jam Band Community? It's not Community. What was the name of that thing? I got to look it up now. I got to look it up because it was a great 12-pack. There we go. Well, what the hell's going on? There it is. Boulevard. Boulevard had Jam Band 12-pack variety pack. And so one night after we'd done one show, we did another show. We did a third show. Jay, we used to go late night, like late night. So we'd have the jam. By the time we got to the pool, we had another 12-pack. We have Jam Band. So we're out there just kind of floating around.
Yes, I did, Elstud.
It's me, Lizzie, Alan, and we're just floating around the pool. Like Alan and I are in the pool. The water's up to right here on our faces. We're just floating around with a beer in our hand. And it's like, man, those.
We were also working on figuring out music for the intro.
That was, yeah. We didn't know what to do. And so it was a lot of fun, and like I said, nowadays we've dialed that. It was 5 years ago. You know what I mean? You're talking 5 years ago. Things have changed and things like the knuckle puck. They give him the old knuckle puck.
He totally hit that knuckle puck.
But yeah, a lot of changes and things like that. And now we're like, you know what? Let's do the show because we do enough content throughout the week and everything else that we're gonna move along.
And it's also because we're doing all this other content. This is also our time to talk about that and figure out what we're going to do. Like, there's a lot of stuff we got to figure out with the fantasy football podcast from the realm of we're going to start doing some team profiles and talking about, hey, here's our fantasy expectations for this team, that team, things like that. There's going to be me doing some teams, Rapid Dave doing some teams, both of us doing some teams, but not just teams. We're going to talk positions. We're going to talk specific players. I actually just did a little, for my Detroit Lions podcast, I just did a whole thing on Jared Goff and expectations for him this year and where I expect him to be. I saw a lot of people talking about online, asking, again, these are in like Detroit Lions areas and groups and things like that, but asking, is Jared Goff going to be a top 5 fantasy quarterback this year? I talked about that, and I addressed it. And I didn't just talk about him, but I talked about the quarterbacks above him this last year and the quarterbacks below him and expectations for them. So we're definitely going to be doing a lot of that. Player profiles. That's where my waiver wire Tuesdays, that's where that's going to be, is on the Fantasy Football Podcast. So make sure you guys check it out. Drop us a follow. If you feel kind enough, maybe you feel bad for us, go and drop a 5-star rating. You
hit the 5-star rating, screenshot it, send it over to us, strikeupbeer@gmail.com. We'll put you in the drawing for, we're going to do a little prize pack, like a shirt, a koozie, stickers, things like that. If you're local and you win, we'll probably slap together a nice little 4-pack for you. So just FYI.
Get you a 6-pack.
Yeah. Well, yeah, most of these crappers, we do 4-packs because they're 16 ounces. You know what I mean? We give them the good stuff.
I have empty 6-packs, so I'll fill up a whole 6-pack.
Hey, you do you. I'm just trying to bring something else.
If Rapid Dave brings the beer to you, you're only going to get 4. But if I bring the beer to you, which I'm a man of the people, you'll get 6.
There you go.
So hopefully Rapid Dave's not going to bring the beer to you, so you get 6.
There you go. Sounds good. Good. I think even like next week, like, you know what? We'll just show up at we'll just go to 3 Nations and hang out for an hour. You know what I mean? Just have a couple drinks before we get going. Okay. But we got Henson coming over, I guess.
I'm down for a burger out of 3 Nations.
Dude, everybody is. They got the best
burger
grill.
and the tots.
The 3 Nations grill is like phenomenal.
So good.
Yeah. I like the cheese fries out there. Big fan of the cheese fries.
Never had the cheese fries.
I was out there listening. We had a nice little concert that we're out there, and the guys playing music, and you can always tell like when people don't know what's going on, but like
was it Nickelback?
They play like one chord, and you're like, I know this fucking song, and you just start belting out the lyrics and whatnot. It is a lot of fun. It's great. Oh, 3 Nations. That's my hometown brewery. Now you're in the middle of 3.
I have 2.
Down the street.
Within a quarter mile.
Because the other one, when I talk about Bedford's a little bit down the street.
Right, but like for me,
yeah.
I have 2 breweries on the same street, the same distance away from me.
Yeah.
I have False Idol on one side and Brutal on the other side.
Yeah.
And
what do you got written down over there?
This is today, episode number 246, is the Zero Research / Prep Show.
Oh, God.
Which means we had no idea what we were going to talk about until we talked about it.
Okay.
We threw up the generic, we're drinking the Oskar Blues Variety Pack, and you just threw up the generic NFL, NHL, NBA playoffs and more.
There's a couple things we need to talk about the WNBA. We have to cover it. We have to before we go.
Are we going to talk about how I'm whooping El Stud's ass in our fantasy league?
Are you beating the shit out of him?
I'm beating by over 100 points.
Oh, God.
Last I looked.
Oh, God.
That was before the games happened today. You know what? Let's pull it up.
So which coach was like throwing a fit? I don't know who his coach was.
The Phoenix coach.
Phoenix coach. Well, that's Brittany Griner's coach, right?
I knew this was very generic. We've given you nothing but gold today, Jay.
Hold on.
Come on, El Stud.
See, they put her next to these dudes, and I don't know what to do about that.
Oh, wait. There's no games today.
No, there's not games all the time.
That's the thing. Like, you have 3 to 4 days a week where there's no WNBA games.
Yeah.
Which is weird.
What's her stupid name?
I don't know. Coach.
Oh, God. What is this dumbass person's name?
Larry.
It's not Larry.
Steve.
Damn it, shut up.
You know who feels me?
Who feels you?
Yeah.
No one.
Who's in my wheelhouse, who understands me? Outfit Brewing.
Okay.
Because they have a beer named Gene. They have a beer named Steve.
Yeah, they do, right?
They have Grinder. No, we're talking about her coach. So the coach for the Phoenix Mercury.
I'm looking for it right now.
After the LA Sparks game, she's like, I don't understand why today wasn't sold out.
It's the dumbest shit I've ever heard.
It's BG's return.
Yeah.
Which, depending on who you talk to, either it stands for Brittany Griner or Be Gone. One of the two. But I actually, like, opening day, I sat down and made a conscious effort to watch 3 or 4 quarters of that game.
Okay.
And at halftime and throughout the broadcast,
Looking for the audio. Jesus, I can't.
I was floored by, it stands for Be Generic.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
I haven't heard that one yet.
Nice. Oh, boy, we lost it. We lost everybody. All 12 people just left, like, immediately. I'm sorry.
But
I'm sorry.
they had this whole montage of players welcoming Brittany Griner back. And
you said it was the entire halftime show. Like, it was ridiculous.
It was absurd.
Like the season just started for the WNBA. They have nothing else going on other than just talking about how, welcome back, and all this kind of shit. I'm like,
welcome back, BG. Don't block my shot. Players
God.
talking about that and things like that. But like they made the point on the broadcast to say several times that she was wrongfully detained.
why?
I don't know.
Yeah, why would they go out of their way to say wrong? Listen, nutsack, you don't,
And she's doing this whole thing like Brittany Griner, like since she's been back, she's doing this whole thing about raising awareness for people that are wrongfully detained.
Everybody left. Yeah, everybody's
But
gone.
Maybe the people she's talking about are wrongfully detained, but she wasn't.
Yeah, no.
You were in a Russian airport and you got caught with vapes that had, not CBD, but.
Oh, heck.
Looking for a fun way to win 25 times your money this football and basketball season? Test your skills on Prize Picks, the most exciting way to play daily fantasy sports. Just select 2 or more players, pick more or less on their projection for a wide variety of stats, and place your entry. It's as easy as that. If you have the skills, you can turn $10 into $250 with just a few taps. Easy gameplay, quick withdrawals, and injury insurance on your picks are what make Prize Picks the #1 daily fantasy sports app. Ready to test your skills? Join the Prize Picks community of more than 7 million players who have already signed up. Right now, Prize Picks will match your first deposit up to $100. Just visit prizepicks.com/play100 and use code PLAY100. That's code PLAY100 at prizepicks.com/play100 for a first deposit match up to $100. Prize Picks, daily fantasy sports made easy.
Looking for a fun way to win up to 25 times your money this football season? Test your skills on Prize Picks, the most exciting way to play daily fantasy sports. Just select 2 or more players, pick more or less on their projection for a wide variety of statistics, and place your entry. It's as easy as that. If you have the skills, you can turn $10 into $250 with just a few taps. Easy gameplay, quick withdrawals, and an enormous selection of players and stat options are what make Prize Picks the #1 daily fantasy sports app. Ready to test your skills? Join the Prize Picks community of more than 7 million football fans who have already signed up. Right now, Prize Picks will match your first deposit up to $100. Just visit prizepicks.com/get100 and use code GET100. That's code GET100 at prizepicks.com/get100 for a first deposit match up to $100. Prize Picks, daily fantasy sports made easy.
Hash oil.
Hash.
Yeah, no, that's even worse. Yeah, that's even worse.
Yeah, weed vapes.
Yeah. So I thought, how
what?
stupid are you?
But here's my thing.
How dumb are you?
If that happens here in the
Yeah,
U.S.,
look. She definitely wasn't wrong with the detained.
she has drug smuggling to her resume, and she was traded for the Death Merchant.
The
which
Merchant
is
of Death.
the worst trade in U.S. history. A worst trade in NFL in sports history.
Well, how about this?
Even worse than the Herschel Walker trade.
I would say this.
Or any of that.
The only trade that anyone else knows that has to do with the WNBA. How about that?
Yeah.
There you go.
I don't know if there's ever been any other trades in the WNBA.
All I can think about is like,
but
can we smoke now?
No.
Huh?
Lizzie would kick her ass if we smoked these in the house.
The dog's not here, so I don't know.
What the?
I'm not gonna smoke in front of the dog. Oh, Murph, R.I.P. We got some Cardinals out back. You know what Cardinals mean?
They're birds. They're
do
red.
Do you know what Cardinals mean? Hey, Jay, do you know what Cardinals are? Do you know what they mean? They signify?
No, does that mean you're going to buy another dog?
No.
Oh.
It doesn't mean that.
You've been talking about buying another dog for a while.
I'll be honest. It's just it's something it like really does mess with me a little bit. Not buying another dog, but the fact that I had Cardinals in my backyard, and they were never there. All right, so it's been, how long have I lived here? Like, what year is it? 2023. I've lived for like 8 or 9 years, right?
Snowman, what's up, brother?
Snowman, my man, what's up? What's up?
Being like a visitor from another side.
Yeah, and so with this, it's like, so I've seen Cardinals there before, and they were across the yard. They were in another bush, and across the yard. And they were like, come and go type thing.
Panther just went up 3-2.
There we go. Ah, shit, wrong. There we go. And so, do you taste it? Tastes different, right?
Oh yeah.
It's
Last
sweet,
time the ones
sweet.
were.
Don't give me shit. I had them for a while, but these are brand new. So, but yeah, no, it's one of those things, right? And it's one of those things that we think or whatever about. And so, and then so the bush that we're at, there was a bush that Murph always go to and just lay next to and rub up against the thing. No, they're at the tree that I was going to cut down this week. The one that's right when you walk outside, it's the little short bush.
Okay.
But it's the only one out there. So they built a nest in there. I go, well, I can't get rid of this thing now. And so, like, it does, it means something along those lines. So then you think about, my brother, you think about this and think about that. And it all starts just kind of, whatever. I even showed Liz, I go, hey, I go, watch them. I go, because I saw them fighting with, like, blue jays and shit the other day. I'm like, they're vicious as shit. And so I'm
fucking Joey Bats.
I was like,
were they flipping bats and shit?
Yeah. And so they're sitting there fighting with blue jays and shit. And it's like, oh, God damn it. I was like, I'm about to get rid of this goddamn tree and this and that. And it's just a whip. It really is. But I'm like, I like to say them. I go, if you hear birds singing outside, I go, that's what they are. They're the Cardinals. The Cardinals will sing. And she's like, really? I go, yeah. If you ever hear any sounds or birds, not just chirping, but singing, you go outside and you can see them. And so there's like fucking, I don't know how many there are now, but yeah, it kills me.
I get a stogie. It's not lit. You're just holding it. You know who I feel like?
Groucho Marx. I gotta get this thing lit.
I feel like Hannibal.
Hannibal Lecter?
Nope. A-Team.
Oh,
I love it when a plan comes together.
Oh God. I'm looking forward to it. Oh shit, where's my clipper at? I gotta figure that shit out. I'm glad you're doing good, bud. Glad to see you in here. One of the greatest morning time shows right there. Snowman in the Morning. Check him out on YouTube. Usually has good guests. Got phenomenal co-hosts as well. All right, we gotta
cut the tree down, bro.
I know what I can't. Yeah, I know. That's why I said.
Are we doing the last beer?
Yeah, we gotta do one more.
We have to.
Yeah,
we've never had the mutant.
That's what I'm saying. We gotta end with that one.
So
I can't cut it down. And so
cheers.
It's sitting there. Cheers to you. Well, yeah, no, it's a small tree. I was like, I'm gonna transplant it to the front yard.
Okay.
And well, now I can't because they're there, and I found the nest and everything like that, and I was like, okay, well, I can't really move it because they wouldn't know what's going on. You know what I mean? They wouldn't understand it or whatever. They wouldn't figure it out. And so I was like, all right, I'll leave it there.
The Cardinals?
Yeah, the Cardinals.
Okay.
And so I was like, all right, screw it. It does. It kind of whiffs me a little bit, but then like I think about it, and I'm like, all right, I'm in and whatnot, and there's people that know about that, right? Like so, Jay, like I said, Jay knows about it. My grandmother was one that told me about it and things like that, and so I'm like,
is that Momo?
Yeah, Momo. And so when I saw him out there in the backyard, I was like, it's back when Murph passed away.
I've seen Cardinals.
Yeah. But it's dead people come back to see you, say hi. Well, I've never had them make a nest in my backyard. They've always just rolled by and said, hey, how you doing? I'm leaving. And it was always around like where Murph would be or something like that. Well, now it's a nest out back. I'm like, all right, effing, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. So, hate to be sentimental and all that kind of shit, but yeah, it's like, yeah. Like I was, telling my brother and shit like that the other day, and, I was telling Lizzie as well. It's like, I'm just still not over it. I'm not over it. So, it is. You get it?
Yep.
All right, good. So, what do we got here?
We have, it's weird because, like, on the box, it just says Mutant IPA.
It's different. I even looked at it when I took the picture.
And then the can says Cosmic Mutant IPA.
Mm-hmm.
7% alcohol by volume. This is experimental series 111. They have a jackalope. Not jackalope, but...
What the hell's a jackalope? Ooh.
You don't remember the jackalope from the...
That's an upright walking ape with horns.
Oh, hold on.
With antlers.
Hold on.
Oh, we gotta get somebody on the
Through
horn.
alternate dimensions of time and space, a new mutant is landed within a supernatural yeast strain that explores layers of hop flavor once believed to be beyond the reach of brewing ingenuity. No, you don't remember the jackalope from, like, remember when America's Funniest Home Videos first came out with Bob Saget?
Slightly.
And they had the jackalope, and it's a antelope rabbit jacket.
No.
Antelope rabbit jackrabbit.
Jackrabbit. No, it can't be something else.
Yeah. No, man, it's not about being sentimental. It's about being human. We're all human, and we feel feelings for our loved ones. Nothing wrong with that at all, bro.
Yeah, it's something. It's definitely something. Let's go. Let's get this in there.
So I see this, and I see, like, Cosmic, and I see, like, the Sasquatch.
What, it throws you
deer
back?
type thing.
What'd you throw you to?
It takes me to, we need Lee on the show again.
Oh, yeah. We gotta.
And, like, you know what? I'm going to message him here in a little bit. I'm going to be like, hey, bro, it's time for another Lee episode.
Yeah.
What are we talking about?
Yeah. Yeah.
Because we've done aliens. We've done Sasquatch. We've done Nessie. What's next? And it's Lee's choice, right?
I say we go more aliens. I think even more. You know what? Pyramids.
I'm going to give him the choice.
Dude, I'm struggling over here.
You are.
You know what?
It's up there.
Just get. Yeah, there we go. All right. There we go.
I don't understand what the problem was. It was up there,
There
and then
we
you just had the F with it.
There you go.
But no, we got to have Lee on the show again.
You know me.
Lee is. I fucking love Lee. He's a joy to talk to.
Oh yeah.
And we talk the wildest ass shit with him. And we're gonna bring. Lizzie's gonna kick your fucking ass.
I can't wait to go outside. All right, there we go. We're gonna watch the third period of this game right here.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. So what do we got here? We have a Cosmic Mutant
IPA.
Oh boy, let me tell you something. All right, so we picked this up at.
You picked up a Total Wine.
Total Wine. What was sitting right there?
Where you got the
Lizzie found it, and she was like, "Hey, get that right there." And I was like, "Okay." I've had 3 out of 5 of these beers, or 4 out of 5 of these beers, or whatever. Or no. Excuse me. Reverse that. I've had 2 out of these 5 beers. We've had Pale Ale and we have Mamas.
I don't remember having Mamas. I know I've had Pale Ale.
Yeah.
I don't remember having Mamas.
Yeah. So cheers to you.
Oh, okay. Well,
you want to do the cheers?
Yeah, do it. We're
going to do it right? Dude, I love our live shows now. They're so crazy.
Old school with that.
So damn good. Old school. Did you get... All right, so what beer did you get with your birthday present? I got to ask. You said you're going to post it or whatever, but
Old school had a birthday?
We did recently. So we sent him
Happy
sent him $20.
Oh, did we?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, I'd love to know. He said
something.
that he was going to go. I said, hey, this 12-pack's on us, type thing. Out there, I don't know if you can get a case because, like in Kentucky, right? You can get a case. You can get like a dirty 30 for like less than $20.
Okay.
So you can get like an S ton of beer. And it's like, hey, happy birthday. This one's on us. Go get your beer. And he said he'd take a picture of it and send it to us or whatever. So that's the reason I bring it up. But
I think coming up here soon, within the next several months, I want to do one of two things. Yeah. I put the lighter can down, dude.
Lizzie ain't here.
She's here. But I either want to go to Kansas City and watch the Lions and the Chiefs play Week 1.
I was going to ask if you wanted to go.
I would love to fucking go.
Because you'll drive, and I can just ride.
Oh, we could
the whole
drive
way.
out there. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. You'll drive the whole way, and I can just ride. And that's my favorite road trip.
And I would like to either go to that or I'd like to go to a Royals game and watch the Tigers play.
I would like that as well. Like, I just want to go to baseball. Just like baseball. Yeah, it's long, right? It's a stupid Churchill. But you get that sweet taste. You can taste it, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah, we're going to be out back here pretty soon. We'll probably take a couple pictures.
Looking for a fun way to win 25 times your money this football and basketball season? Test your skills on Prize Picks, the most exciting way to play daily fantasy sports. Just select 2 or more players, pick more or less on their projection for a wide variety of stats, and place your entry. It's as easy as that. If you have the skills, you can turn $10 into $250 with just a few taps. Easy gameplay, quick withdrawals, and injury insurance on your picks are what make Prize Picks the #1 daily fantasy sports app. Ready to test your skills? Join the Prize Picks community of more than 7 million players who have already signed up. Right now, Prize Picks will match your first deposit up to $100. Just visit prizepicks.com/play100 and use code PLAY100. That's code PLAY100 at prizepicks.com/play100 for a first deposit match up to $100. Prize Picks, daily fantasy sports made easy.
Enough with that. Maybe we'll do a review, or maybe we'll just do a quick chat or whatnot. But I did a solo video earlier. I'll put that on Patreon here coming up. We still have games going on in baseball. We still have game, obviously, with going on with hockey. We're going to knock out this beer, then we're going to slam one for the people. For the people.
On the Patreon.
Yeah.
Again, if you want to see those chugs, you got to. I brought about 2 12-packs, Yingling Light, Yingling Flight, and I was wondering if you do a Yingling review of the different Yinglings. We've done them.
We've done them.
But you know what?
Love them.
Let's do them again.
Yeah. Have them on. Little chat. There's nothing better. I'm going to tell you this right now. I always go back to like when he called it, or not called in, but he went live, or we sent him the link, and he's just wandering around his house and shit like that.
He was in his garage, and he lost connection. And
dude, it was so great.
He had a few.
Because he's there for a good time. And it's like, dude, that's what we're here for, man. We're here for a good time. We're here just to have some beers, talk about whatever you want to talk about, and just enjoy ourselves. I don't get why, maybe that's why we're not popular. Maybe that's what it is. Because most people aren't here for a good time. They want the clicks. They want this and that. And I'm like, oh, man, I just want to have a beer. Like you told me, right? Party. You said, you're like, I just want to have a beer with my friend. And I go, that's what I want to do as well. And so that's...
Why is your beer full and mine's almost gone?
Well, because you're drinking like a fish. What? That's not right? What are you, pounding? We pounding?
I mean, you're not. But like I told you, like I've gone through. I like the party. El Sud, I like the party. El Sud, come out to Brutal on the 17th. I'll tell you right now, Brutal. El Sud, tell us you will come out on the 17th, and I will cover your entry fee.
What is it?
I don't know. I have no idea what it is. But you get like 6 beers, you get a shirt, you get a pint glass, you get whatever.
Yeah.
I got you covered.
Yeah.
I just want you to come out and drink with us.
Yeah.
That's it. I've hung out with you, but have you met El Stud yet?
I've never met El Stud in person. I'm pretty sure he's avoided me.
Is it? I mean, hey, just be honest.
Just
be honest.
If
it's just you don't want to meet Rapper Dave, I get it.
I think the news just portrays everybody as a white supremacist these days, and
But
yeah,
come out.
We'll cover 2. You'll cover El Stud.
I'm going to cover El Stud.
And then if let's say whiskey comes out, I'll cover whiskey. How about that?
You know whiskey will come.
No, he won't.
He's been.
Yeah, but he's a big old bitch now. He ain't coming. Big old P.
Come out, El Stud. I got you covered. I'll pay for your entry fee.
I just want to smoke some cigars and have some fun. Is that not allowed in here? I don't know why.
Yeah, we having fun, no?
So damn good.
Can't wait. But come on out, El Stud. June 17th. You know what? You sit down with the missus. You look at her. You know what I want for Father's Day?
Oh, shit. Is it Father's Day weekend?
It's the day before Father's Day. Say, what I want for Father's Day is I want to go to Brutal on Saturday.
Yeah, floor's up. What? Are you really? Bro, congratulations on the new job. Holy shit, you're going to New Mexico, huh? I'm going to head that way in like September or October.
Why is Elson always got an excuse not to hang out with us?
Yeah, he always does.
He fucking hates us.
I mean, he's here.
I mean, it's you. I have his address. I can go to his house right now.
I've been so damn busy with more and more work. Sorry, I haven't been around that much. I hear you. I got you. That's why I don't stream anymore.
Hey, old school. If you want to fly to Texas on the 17th, come out to Brutal. We'll cover your costs at Brutal.
I mean, yeah. I mean, you can come on down. Hell, you could drive down if you want. I'll give you $100 for your hotel, and then Alan will cover your cost for
at Brutal.
Yeah, Brutal. If you want, that's if you want. That's up to you. I know, right? I knew.
You got a new address?
Ah, he moved on their ass.
Hey,
moving on.
Hey, but you know what? If I text tomorrow, say, "Hey, what's your address? I'm bringing you some stuff." He's gonna hit me right back.
Well, he just moved. You moved, God dog.
You have any of his addresses?
None of them. Not a goddamn one. Let's get out of it. You want to get in here and smoke a cigar? Oh shit, we gotta slam one. You know what? All right,
slam one.
No, we gotta slam a. We gotta do the. Oh, you brought your beer snorkel? Oh
yeah. We're
doing some Mike's Hard Lemonade or some shit. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Fucking in.
Kenny, what's up, Kenny?
Kenny, what's going on? Even fellas, always great catching your live shows. Thanks so much, Kenny. We appreciate it, brother.
Appreciate you being here. We just like having beers and having fun. What's wrong with that? Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Hey, my name is Alan, and I like to party.
There you go. Jesus. You know what? Let me go.
Tell us your name and what you like to do.
Let's gonna do the what the hell's the name of that movie?
Talking Hot Rod.
No, it was Hot Rod. I was gonna say it. I like to party. No, you can't party. I like to party.
That's what I was waiting for.
I know. I didn't want to do it.
I threw it to
you. Why does Travis David like to party?
You can't party. I like to party. Only one of us can party.
I'm going to pull out our chugs real quick. Big shout out to Kenny. Thanks for being here. I would love to. Can't wait to make it to Texas. See y'all June 18th. Come on down.
June 17th is the party at Brutal.
Come on down. Alan's got your entry. I'll give you $100 for a hotel. Just drive down. Yeah. I'm telling you right now. Bring you and the missus. Come on down. Just come on down for the night. If you want to come down earlier, we'll do a round of golf. We'll hang out and have some shit. I'll take you to some breweries around here and things like that.
Toss up the alley-oop and Rapid Dave just missed
I know, right? God damn. I didn't know if he was going to do it.
I literally threw out the first line. I said, my name is Alan and I like to party. That's followed by with my name is Rapid Dave and I also like to party. Which is followed by, you can't like to party. I like to party. Only one of us can party. Fucking guy. He doesn't get me, Elstud. But if he threw it out, I would have had his back. But old school, come on out, brother. If you can't come out then, hey. My name's Elstud and I also like to party. No, Elstud, you can't like to party. Only one of us can party. We both can't like to party. You have to do something else. How's that? But old school, come on out to Texas. If you can't come out on the 17th, if there's a weekend coming up, tell us when, and we got you.
Yeah.
Whatever the weekend is, old school. Because we're working on coming up to Kansas City.
Yeah, oh God, this year's been crazy. I feel it coming up though. I think by August, I think I might come up that way. But if I would come up there, here's what I want. Here's just what I want. I want to catch a game, like a day of golf, right?
Okay.
I want to catch a day of breweries, which could be in, with the golf and all that kind of shit. I want to catch a Royals game. And I want to catch a Chiefs game. I know that's tight. That's usually around September. October, September. I'll take a pregame Chiefs game. I go, whatever, pregames. But I gotta work that in, and it's got to be
old school. I'm gonna come on, dude. Here's the thing, old school. Come on down. We don't have to drink. I just want to hang out with you.
Yeah, what's he think? We got a party the whole time? No. Alan's already giving me a chub. This guy, I was like, when I looked over at him, I go, what are you doing? He's just sitting there just like sucking. I'm like, it's not a lollipop, you weirdo. Hey. But yeah, no, we got to go. We got to get out of here. This guy's like crazy. All right.
You know what, guys?
Conundrum here. We have Mutant IPA, which is a variation Cosmic Mutant IPA.
Delicious. We
have Mama Pills. We have Dale's Pale Ale. We have Oscar's Lager, which isn't a lager, which I've said that a million times.
A lager / Pilsner.
And a Hazy Blues. What do you think about this? What do you think about this 15-pack? I love 15-packs, by the way.
5 beers, 3 of each. Phenomenal. Absolutely love it. The more I can get from your brewery, the better.
Yeah.
Let me just say that.
Well, it worked. It worked on all levels here. Listen, if you can get a multi-pack or a variety pack at this kind of level, you're talking hazy IPA, you're talking lager, you're talking pale ale. Then you flip to a pills and you go to an IPA. You're talking all levels here. And I think this thing really does the trick. I think this was under $20. You're talking 15 cans, variety cans.
Probably like $18.99?
I think it was $18.99, if I'm not mistaken. And so you're talking about a 15-pack of variety cans that you can have that are just versatile, right? It's going to have something there for everybody. And then along the way, if you want to split it with somebody, even better. Like, this would have been a perfect pack when we have
Kenny, something for
Cletus.
Everyone.
We have Cletus on the show.
Next week?
The cat. This would have been perfect for something like that, and so we have to go back and get something else. Or yourself. You're not kidding. I'm telling you right now. I'm about to go fire up I would have walked if we would have knocked this thing didn't even drink it all, and we were like, yeah, we're done. We would have walked out back. I would have took the rest of this pack out back with us to sat on the ground. So, but yeah, no, I'm a big fan of that, and big thanks to everybody that joined us today. What do you got?
Nothing, man. Thank you guys so much for joining us. We appreciate you guys. We love you guys. Check us out: Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Twitch, Twitter. Live show Wednesdays, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, as well as SB Fantasy Football Podcast, SB Baseball Podcast, Ranger Roundup, Talking Lines with Alan, all of that. Just so much.
Yeah.
We try to give you guys content on a daily basis. Thank you guys so much for listening. As always, I'm Alan.
Rubber Dave.
Talk to you guys later. Deuces.
Thanks for listening to Strikeout.
Thank you guys for listening to Strikeout Beer Podcast.
Looking for a fun way to win up to 25 times your money this basketball season? Test your skills on Prize Picks, the most exciting way to play daily fantasy sports. Just select 2 or more players, pick more or less on their projection for a wide variety of stats, and place your entry. It's as easy as that. If you have the skills, you can turn $10 into $250 with just a few taps. Easy gameplay, quick withdrawals, and injury insurance on your picks are what make Prize Picks the #1 daily fantasy sports app. Ready to test your skills? Join the Prize Picks community of more than 7 million players who have already signed up. Right now, Prize Picks will match your first deposit up to $100. Just visit prizepicks.com/get100 and use code GET100. That's code GET100 at prizepicks.com/get100 for a first deposit matchup to $100. Prize Picks, daily fantasy sports made easy.